It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
It's Thompson off the drive. Again, Golden State.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Green gets it to go.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight. And far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
On its way from Curry, and down it goes just as the clock hits 0.
How about the timing? An unbelievable touch on that one.
Those are the ingredients you need for the recipe of buzzer-beating magic.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid effort, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go away.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the half. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. Their sharp focus and apparent preparation for. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan out there with LaMarcus. Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the 1. Lets it go from 11, and there's Green on the assist by Bogut. And that's now 10 points for Draymond Green. And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Here's Green. The Warriors making. And the layup's good off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. And you know what? Last season, Tim Duncan added another record to his growing resume. I mean, he passes Karl Malone as the all-time leader in double-doubles.
Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for... Duncan. DL comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Daniel Green. With Duncan in the double-doubles record, it says so much about just how he has delivered on the floor, Clark, for so long.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, double-doubles didn't get recorded until fairly recently. Don't let that take away from what Duncan has accomplished. He's one of the all-time greats.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
State with another.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Leonard on the wing, wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Warriors leading by 23. On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Leonard. The dish to Spates. The tray. There's the bucket. Good. Spates has got 7 now in this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mills dishes to Diaw. Ginobili attacking. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Leonard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 9 points.
Changed out of his shot and gave it up.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter.
Every dime is a flake.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Spurs shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Harrison Barnes is out there with McAdoo. Then there's Thompson. Then it's Rush. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Got that one up quick. McAdoo's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Down low. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Good. McAdoo's got 4 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. The Spurs also with the sub. McCallum's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here are the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dishes to Fredette from 8. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Barnes against Green. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 7 points for Barnes. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here is Fredette. Tight defense on him. And here's Green outside. But they'll get another chance. Knocks it loose. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Draymond Green. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's McCallum. He's covered by Thompson. The drive by Green and stolen by Barnes. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's West, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And the Spurs with possession here. Spates kicks to Livingston. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Here's Spates. Hits the target from 18 feet.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Picked by West. McCallum with the bucket.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks. Could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many